Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, let us learn about Exim Bank, that is Export Import Bank of India, its functions, etc. The Export Import Bank of India was constituted in January 1982 to assume the responsibilities of coordinating the activities of all those Indian banks involved in financing foreign trade. Thus, this is the apex bank for all exchange banks. Exchange banks are the banks for exporters and importers. This is the first Indian bank established to take the role of full-fledged exchange bank. Prior to 1982, only IDBI through its foreign trade finance wing was supporting Indians involved in foreign trade. The bank was designed on the basis of Exim Bank of USA and Exim Bank of Japan. Its initial capital was 200 crores, later it was extended to 1000 crores, again it was extended. And it was contributed by the Government of India and other members. It can raise funds by accepting long-term deposits, borrow from capital market, raise funds from international institutions and international markets. Exim Bank is managed by board of directors and headed by the chairman and 15 directors, and chairman, managing director are appointed by central government, and RBI, IDBI, ECGC nominate one director each. Its objectives: to act as an apex bank that can function as the principal financial institution for export sector, to fill institutional gaps in the area of financing India's international trade, to provide a package of financial and allied services to export sector, coordinate the working of institutions engaged in financing exports and imports in India, to play a promotional role in the area of expanding India's international trade, and its functions are broadly two kinds, because it a vast complex system of functions the bank accepted. So, bank acts several such responsibilities to promote Indian foreign trade. It can broadly be classified into funded and non-funded activities, a broad classification. So, its functions are like this. In this chart, it is given very clearly. Later, you please go through that. And funded activities involve immediate commitment of funds by the bank. It includes lending programs and discounting bills. That is two ways it provides funds. One is lending, second one is discounting bills. Exim Bank provides loans and advances to Indian exporters, foreign institutions and Indian banks involved in financing Indian foreign trade. First, let us look into loans to Indian exporters. Direct loans to exporters. Exim Bank provides direct financial assistance to Indian companies and exporters engaged in export trade. Usually, those exporters who export on deferred payment terms are eligible for this scheme. This deferred payment I will explain to you later in another video, because a little extra you have to learn. Then promote overseas investments. Exim Bank facilitates promotion of Indian joint ventures in other countries by extending credit facilities to Indian promoters. Remember that Indian promoters are also given loans. Bank provides loans in Indian currency or in foreign currency to invest in equity of joint ventures in other countries. Finance to export oriented units. This also you need to understand in detail. I will make another video on 100% export oriented units. For them also it provides finance, and it provides other loans too for pre-shipment credit and deemed exports. All these I will cover in one video. Loans to foreign companies. Exim Bank offers different types of financial assistance to foreign governments, government agencies in other countries, companies, institutions, banks, and also to individuals who are directly or indirectly involved in promotion of India's foreign trade. So, what are the facilities it gives? First one, direct financial assistance to foreign importers who import Indian goods. It extends lines of credit to foreign governments and agencies who import goods from India. Refinance to banks in importing countries which offer loans to the importers of Indian goods. Next one is credit facilities to Indian banks. Exim Bank provides financial assistance to banks and other financial institutions engaged in export finance. It offers loans and advances both in Indian currency and foreign currency. Loans are sanctioned at concessional rates. The commercial banks, which are authorized dealers of foreign exchange, can rediscount bills with Exim Bank. Exim Bank offers 100% refinance facilities to banks to extend loans to Indian exporters who export goods on deferred payments. Non-funded functions of Exim Bank do not require immediate commitment of funds. They are like advance payment guarantee to Indian exporters. In export trade, this is very essential. And then performance guarantee up to 1 year after completion of the contract undertaken by Indian exporters abroad for abroad projects. It gives guarantee. Guarantee for release of retention of money, bid bonds and other such bonds to float international tenders and bids. In international tenders, they need to have this bid bonds. This is very important. And guarantee to Indian contractors involved in construction and other contracts in other countries. Consultancy and advisory services. Exim Bank provides consultancy and guidance to Indian exporters on marketing and markets abroad. Through International Merchant Banking Division, the bank offers consultancy on international trade to small scale industries, small exporters also. Remember one more thing, the bank is having its branches, one at London, one at Middle East. It is having its own branches, and Exim Bank has very good relation and contacts with all such Exim banks in the world. That's all in this video. All the best.